Hi guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric, and I am here today for my January 2020 favorites video. Obviously, this is pre-filmed because when you are watching this, I will be in Tijuana, Mexico, very likely recovering from my surgery, assuming all went well. So I did want to get this filmed and up for you since I did spend most of the month of January, you know, not having surgery. So without further ado, if you guys have watched these videos before, you know I will talk about 5 food-related items and 5 non-food-related items. And if you're interested, go ahead and keep on watching. First things first, I'm going to have some water because you gotta stay hydrated. And first item we have is this Hughes sugar-free orange ginger marinade. So I believe I have talked before on my channel about the Hughes barbecue sauce, which is one of my favorite sugar-free barbecue sauces, partially because it's just the easiest for me to get. It is sold at Walmart, and that is very convenient. There are some other sugar-free barbecue sauces that are on my list to try someday, but I'm not into ordering them. So I was at Walmart again, and I saw that they had some marinades. They had a teriyaki, which I have not yet tried because I'm still working through my Seal Sama sugar-free teriyaki, which I also very much enjoy, but I did have to order that on Nutrition. And so this is their orange ginger marinade. I got 2 bottles. This is a new one, and I really like this. It's very good. For a tablespoon, 15 grams, it's 5 calories, 1 carb, 0 fat, 0 protein. So it has soy sauce in it, if that's a concern. And then it uses sucralose as the sweetener, which I have no issues with, but just wanted to mention that. So I'm always looking for good marinade sauces and stuff that don't have sugar because I do like a good sweet marinade. And this is great on chicken if you're making anything orange ginger. It's a great flavor. I know not everyone likes the Hughes flavorings, but I really like them. So definitely recommend. Like I said, I got that at Walmart. Next, an item from Trader Joe's. It would not be a favorites video without an item from Trader Joe's. And we have another dip this month, and that is the Trader Joe's Truffle Dip. So this is a creamy truffle infused dip with a blend of cream cheese, ricotta, and Parmesan. And oh my God, you guys, this is so good. For 2 tablespoons or 28 grams, it is 60 calories, 6 fat, 1 carb, 2 protein. So for a dip, not bad. It is pretty dense because it does have cream cheese. So you do want to make sure you're measuring out that in grams. It is not quite, it's not a lot because unlike like the everything but the bagel dip I showed you, this is heavier. So it looks like less. So just something to keep in mind, but super tasty. And if you like truffle, again, I've mentioned the truffle, Trader Joe's has a lot of truffle flavored things. And this is good. It's rich. I like it with pork rinds. I like it with cheese wisps. I like it with carrots. This would be really good, like smeared on some kind of bread alternative, in a tortilla with some meat. Ooh, that would be good. There's all kinds of things to eat this with. So definitely recommend picking that up if you are near Trader Joe's. And then we have an item from Costco, my other favorite place, and that is these beef steak appetizers. If you watched my Costco haul, you will have seen these. I got them this month when I went to Costco, and oh my goodness, you guys, these are so good. I got these probably about a year ago from Costco, and then I never saw them again, and I was so bummed. But for 3 skewers or 85 grams, it is 140 calories, 6 fat, 9 total carbs, 6 sugar, 14 protein. So 14 protein, 140 calories, that's great for me. I do like 1 gram of protein for every 10 calories if I can get it. 9 carbs, that will be a little high for some of you. I did not think that that was bad. Under 10 grams of carb for what is very much a sweet and delicious sauce. I was so fine with that trade-off personally. And 6 fat, not too high in fat. So honestly, the macros for me are perfect. And it is, I can't even tell you, it's so good. I make it up, and then I just don't stick the little skewers in it. I just put it in a container and portion it out. It's basically pre-made. You're just heating up the meat and heating up the sauce and kind of mixing it all together. So it's one of those really fast things, and it would be a great appetizer, but I just eat them with some vegetables. Next, we have another almond thing. So if you watched my last month's video, I've got a lot of similar themed items, but different. So this is the Blue Diamond, and this is their almonds and fruit line. And this particular one is the dark chocolate flavored almonds with toasted coconut. So they have a few different ones in this line. I got this at a local like drugstore, I think a Bartell's. I don't know if that's everywhere. But you know, in the Blue Diamond nut section. And they had a few different ones, but this one looked the most intriguing to me. And I was looking for something kind of sweet. So for 1 ounce, it is 160 calories, 12 fat, 10 total carb, 2 fiber, 5 sugar, so 8 net carbs, 4 protein. So kind of your standard nut stats. And I don't know if you guys have had the Blue Diamond like chocolate flavored, but if you can see, this is half of one. It's a very thin, like kind of chocolate flavored coating, but it is not by any means thick. So that's why it is relatively low in calories and sugar. And then it just has these like pieces of coconut in there. Obviously there is some sugar in here. Again, totally fine with that. I've had this all month and it's still quite a lot left, or not quite a lot, but there's still some left for how much you started with. It was like 5 ounces. And I do keep this generally at my work, at my desk. And this is something that I will snack on if I'm having a sweet tooth craving and I really just want to reach for the cookies on the desk over. I will have a couple of these just to kill that craving. So I'm rarely eating like a full serving. I'm usually just having a couple to get through a craving. And then the last food item, yes, my last one is sugar-free pudding mix. So this is the Jell-O sugar-free. This particular one is banana cream. I've been doing this one a lot and the chocolate one a lot. So protein pudding was a huge thing for me when I was fairly new post-op, and I've rediscovered my love for it this past month in particular, as I am gearing up for plastics. You'll know if you've been watching, I've been trying to get really high protein, and that means that my sweet treat at the end of the night, and I do really enjoy having that, does need to have some protein in it. And so I've been really enjoying making protein puddings. I've been making my protein packed banana cream pie ramekin, which I've got a recipe for at my channel somewhere, which I'll link above and below. So this is the banana cream one. I've been making that. I've been making just chocolate protein pudding, which if you go on my Instagram, I think I have a story saved in my highlights of how I make that. And I've shown it in a past what I eat in a day. Basically, I've just been using these pudding mixes a lot. I've actually, I'll use sometimes the chocolate pudding mix in protein shakes when I make a blended shake. I will add a little bit of the chocolate flavor to like my mint cookie Syntrax protein powder, just to give it a little bit of chocolate flavoring. And yeah, I basically have been really enjoying the sugar-free pudding mixes. Let's see, for this, so for a quarter of the package, that is just plain quarter of the package, 7 grams, it is 25 calories, 0 fat, 5 carbs, 0 protein. So there are some carbs in here, but it is a lot less than regular pudding, and I like it. So there we go. All right, now we're gonna move on to the non-food related items, and I just realized that the first item I'm actually wearing, I meant to change, but I didn't. So let's see if I can show you my pants. Ooh, Adidas! These are some kind of like stretchy Adidas workout pants, and I'll see if I can find the actual version and link it below. My sister gave these to me. She got them and they were the wrong size and they didn't fit her, and she's like, hey, do you want these? They might be a little big, but they actually fit great. They are, I can sort of jimmy them up high enough that they cover that under boob roll that is the bane of my existence. Though when you're watching this, that should be gone. But they're just so comfortable. They're like not mega compression because they are probably a little bit bigger than the size I would normally get. And so they're just like really cozy and comfortable. And I wear them like to do yoga, or right now I'm just bumming around the house and I'm wearing them. So super comfortable. I'll try to find them and link them below, but I have no idea what they are because my sister just gave them to me. Which, speaking of clothes that my sister gave me, she got me this. Ooh. This shirt, which is so soft for Christmas. It is, let's see if you can see that, American Eagle medium. And it fits me great. It's a little clingy onto my under boob roll, which I do compress every day, but you know, there's only so much, it doesn't disappear entirely. It's just, it's sort of faint. So it does cling. It's definitely more fitted, but like the fact that I fit into a medium American Eagle shirt blows my mind. It's amazing. And this is like, it's a surprisingly nice color on me. This is not a color that I ever would have picked probably for myself. It's not something that I would necessarily gravitate towards, but I think it looks really nice on me. And it's super comfortable and it's super cozy and it's a medium. It looks cute and it'll look even cuter when my stomach is flat. So I'm really enjoying that. Next, we have a makeup item because again, it wouldn't be my favorites without makeup, would it? This is another gift from my sister. Wow. There's a lot of them. It is this Becca under eye, let's see what this under eye brightening corrector in light to medium. So this is a under eye corrector. So what I do is I put this on and then I put on my foundation and then I put on my concealer on my under eyes, and I don't use it every single day. This is not necessarily an everyday kind of look, but I will do it on days where my under eyes are particularly dark. It just helps give a little bit more of that brightening effect. Or sometimes I will wear it on days where I'm basically not wearing any makeup and I just want to brighten up my under eyes a little bit. Usually it's days when I'm doing like, I'll do this and I'll kind of really blend it out. And then I'll do a little bit of like liquid highlight, that Charlotte Tilbury wand. And then I'll do like a brow microfiber gel and I'll just do under eyes, brows, highlight, and gloss, and we're good to go. That's like my no makeup days. And then there's also a lot of days where I wear nothing at all. But that's like if I'm going out somewhere and like someone might see me. But really enjoying this so far. I've got that for Christmas from her in a little package along with that that shirt. She also got me a bunch of stuff for plastics. I sent her a list of all the a bunch of things that I was planning to buy for myself eventually for plastics, and so she bought me a bunch of those, which I will be showing you all when I do my video for. I haven't filmed my video yet for what I'm packing. That may or may not be posted already. I don't know when that's going up. But next we have a candle. You know I love candles, but you also know that I generally don't love spending money on candles unless it is my heart, my love, the Fraser for a Time candle that I talked about last month. But this is a kind of similar, it is scent in terms of that. It is the Orcas Island 1889 collection. And it is, yeah, just, I guess the flavor is Orcas Island. I don't know. Ooh, oops. It just smells very good. There's sort of like some woodsy, vanilla-y, piney scents. It's just amazing. If you guys don't know, which you probably don't unless you live in the area, Orcas Island is part of the San Juan Islands. It is a beautiful location to visit if you are ever in the area. It does require a ferry to get to, but it is just beautiful. And I believe I mentioned that I'm going to be in a wedding this year, I guess now, for one of my very dear friends. And her family now her mom lives on Orcas Island, and they had property there, and growing up we would go there a lot. And so the island and that place means a lot to me, and this candle is just lovely, and it's one of my favorites, but you can tell I haven't been burning it a ton. It actually lasts for a while, but I've been kind of savoring it, but every time I put it on I'm just like, oh, it smells so good. All right, and the last item is the 2020 planner. So I don't know if you can tell that I'm a planner type person that maybe has come across on this channel, but I do, oh, ew, there's something sticky on it. Okay, well, anyways, you know that I love a good list. I love a good plan. I do use a app on my phone for to-do lists, but I also like having it written out visually, like a little bit more clearly visually. So, this is the same brand of calendar that I used last year. I might have talked about it then as well, but it has things divided. It's got little fun stickers. I just got this obviously for this month, and you can see I really just fill it up every day. I don't want to got some identifying information on there, so I don't want to be too specific, but I put things like every Tuesday I film my post-op video, and I have things for like do the wire transfer, my appointments. So I really like this planner a lot. It was like 10 bucks, I think, at like a Ross or TJ Maxx or something like that, and I use it basically every single day. So all about keeping things on track and organized for 2020 so we can achieve those goals. Anyways, you guys, I think that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I so appreciate all of you being here with me. And I do not know what my plan is. My upload schedule is around surgery. I know that I am bringing my laptop. You may have already heard from me. You may have already seen videos. I am hoping to film and edit as possible, but I just don't know what my mental capacity will be. But if you are not already, you should go follow me on Instagram, because I definitely will be updating there a little bit more in time. So I'm planning to do the more in-depth reviews, updates, vlogs on YouTube, but we'll probably say, hey, I'm alive on Instagram if you haven't heard yet. But by the time this posts, I'll be a few days, I think, out of surgery, and hopefully it all went well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your guys' favorites were for the month of January down below. If you used any of these things, tell me how you like them, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye.